Good morning, grade 6 learners. I am Teacher Angie, your teacher in Science 6, week 6 to 8. For our most essential learning competency, demonstrate the practical and safe uses of simple machines. Manipulate simple machines, describe their characteristics and uses. Content, Energy Transformation in Simple Machines. Reference, Science Beyond Borders, Grade 6 textbook. Page 170 to 175 and page 157 to 165. Introduction. In this lesson, you will learn how to safely use the simple machines and demonstrate safety measures to prevent accidents with machines. Also, you will understand the uses and description of each simple machine. Machines will help you make your task easier and quicker. Moreover, accidents might happen when machines break down or when used improperly. You could get cut by sharp tools. They may also tumble off your bikes or even get injured when operating simple machines. What are simple machines? Simple machines are machines that have been used since ancient times. These have been developed to will make work lighter and less difficult. There are 6 simple machines, namely lever, wheel and axle, inclined plane, wedge, screw, and pulley. Each simple machine has its own use and has different functions. These will help you do work in many ways. It can transfer force from one place to another. It can increase the amount of force you apply to a certain task. It can also change the distance, speed, and direction of the force. When using the simple machines, you must practice precautionary measures to avoid accidents. Safety with sharp objects. 1. Use sharp tools under adult supervision. Ask for help when having difficulty in using. Choose tools of the right size for your hands. Tools that are too large for your hands can slip while in use and will cause danger. When using sharp tools, give your full attention to what you are doing. Make sure that you have good lighting so you can clearly see the tools and your hands. Keep clean and return sharp tools to their proper places or storage. Do not leave tools scattered around your house. Safety on ramps. 1. Look out for and avoid slippery spots. 2. Hold on the handrails. 3. Do not run down or race on ramps. 4. Be extra careful on bringing down patients with wheelchair, baby on strollers, or grocery carts. Safety on pulley. 1. Check the ropes if at the right gauge, thick enough, and are in good condition, not yet brittle or frayed. 2. Make sure that the knots are tied correctly. If not sure, have it checked by experts. 3. If you like doing activities like zip lining or wall climbing, check the reputation of the place, competence of attendants, and durability of facilities before you do the ride. 4. Have safety nets and backup ropes in case the main supporting rope snaps. Some products have safety symbols used to give precautions on the danger when the product is not used properly. Moreover, there are also symbols on highways and streets that must be observed for safety purposes. These symbols must be understood and be followed to avoid accidents. The symbol shown in the right side, for instance, means that the road is slippery. For vehicles with tires or wheels, simple machines include lever, which is a straight or curved rigid bar that is free to turn about a fixed point. All levers have fulcrum or fixed point, point of effort, and the load which is being moved. Levers are of three classes. Class 1 lever has fulcrum between effort and load. Class 2 lever has the load between effort and fulcrum. And Class 3 lever has the effort between the load and the fulcrum. Another kind of simple machine is pulley. A pulley is a groove wheel that turns around an axle, which is held in place by a mounting bracket. A rope or wire moves along the wheel's circumference. Pulley has 3 points of interest, namely fulcrum, point of effort at on end of the rope, and the resistance or load to be lifted. An inclined plane is another kind of simple machine. It is a plane tilted in an angle which one end higher than the other. One of the simple machines also includes screw. A screw is a spiral inclined plane. It is composed of cylindrical body with a spiral ridge called thread. The thread surrounds from the tip to the head. On the other hand, an inclined plane or two inclined planes that meet each other to form a sharp edge is called a wedge. Wedges are typically good for cutting and piercing. Examples of wedges are knives, axes, pins, and nails. The last kind of simple machine is called wheel and axle. It is a simple machine that has small disc or shaft called an axle that is attached to a wheel. The wheel may be a complete wheel or a crank that turns like a wheel. Examples of wheel and axle with complete wheels are doorknobs and vehicle wheels, while wheel and axle with a crank instead of a wheel are pencil sharpeners and meat grinders, among others. Development. Learning Task 1. Make a list of safety precautions a person must take when using the following simple machines. Do this on your answer sheet. Precautionary measures when using scissors, axe, hammer, staple. Learning Task 2. Draw or cut and paste symbols or signs or pictures that show precautionary measures when using simple machines. Indicate the precautions that the symbols tell. Do this on your answer sheets. Symbols of some precautionary measures used. Learning Task 3. Put a check mark on the object that is an example of a simple machine and cross on the object that is not a simple machine. Do this on your answer sheet. Learning Task 4. Perform this activity on your answer sheet. Activity title: Constructing Simple Machine. Materials: A. 1-foot ruler, pencil, paper weigh. B. Paper, pencil. Procedures: Letter A. 1. Tape a pencil on your tabletop. Let this be the fulcrum. 2. Let a hard 1-foot ruler rest on top of the pencil while the 6-inch mark right on the fulcrum. 3. Place the rectangular paper weigh at the 5-inch mark. 4. Lift the weigh by pressing your finger on points at the other side of the fulcrum. 5. Observe where it will take less effort to lift the load, at points closer to or farther away from the fulcrum. B. Number 1. Cut a piece of paper into a triangle. See that the inclined plane or ramp of the paper is now spiraled around the length of the pencil. You now have a paper model of a screw. Starting from the end of your pencil, trace the thread of a screw with your finger. See how your finger spirals its way up the top of the pencil. Questions. Answer the following on your answer sheet. 1. What would happen if you use a triangle with a steeper incline? 2. What would happen if the triangle had a less steep incline? 3. How will new screws compare with the original screws? Learning Task 5. Look around your home. Take note of the simple machines that you see. List down all the things that you think are examples of a simple machine or a combination of simple machines. Learning Task 6. Identify which of the feature below is a lever. Put a cross mark on the drawing or illustration that you think is not a lever. Learning Task 7. Answer the following questions. Do this on your answer sheet. 1. Why are simple machines important? Cite everyday activities where simple machines are used. 2. Knowing the nature of simple machines, would you consider some parts of the human body as simple machines? Why or why not? Also, give examples of parts of the human body that you think are like simple machines. Learning Task 8. Create a marketing strategy for a new product on simple machine and its efficiency. Present it using short bond paper. Make use of the rubric below. Level of proficiency. Assessment criteria. Legend. 3. Very good. 2. Good. 1. Needs improvement. 1. Details of information given. 2. Organization of ideas. 3. Concepts and integration of lessons learned. 4. Materials used for the output. 5. Presentation of output. Remember that simple machines discussed in this lesson are simple machines are simple tools that make work easier and faster. Simple machines can be categorized as inclined plane, lever, pulley, screw, wedge, and wheel and axle. Simple machines help us lift, pull, change the direction of the force, split, cut, or fasten things. We all use simple machines every day to open a door, to turn on the water faucet, to tie up our shoelaces, to go up or down a flight of stairs, or even just to eat. Learning Task 9. Answer the following. Remember what you have learned about simple machines? Write your explanations on your answer sheet. 1. It is Linda's first day on her job as a sales lady. Her task is to put canned goods on the shelf. Give suggestions on how Linda should do the task easily. 2. Again, based on your suggestions, what is the best way to accomplish the task and why? 3. What do you think of the inclined plane? How do you think will it make Linda's task easier? Learning Task 10. 1. Answer Let's check A and B on pages 164 to 165 of Science Beyond Borders, Grade 6 textbook. Write your answers on your answer sheet, 20 items. Number 2. Answer Let's check on page 174 of Science Beyond Borders 6 textbook. Write your answers on your answer sheet, 5 items. Using the symbols below, choose one which best describes your experience in working on each given task. Draw it in the column for level of performance, LP. Be guided by the descriptions below. I was able to do or perform the task without any difficulty. The task helped me in understanding the target or content lesson. I was able to do or perform the task. It was quite challenging, but it still helped me in understanding the target content or lesson. I was not able to do or perform the task. It was extremely difficult. I need additional enrichment activities to be able to do or perform this task.